All right. So the Isolomzi Secondary School Outreach program is an annual tour to the Eastern Cape initiated by Rondebosch Boys High School in 2012. Now, each year, the aim of the trip is to ensure that matric learners of Isolomzi are well prepared for their final grade 12 exams. And this morning, we're joined by coordinator Rowan Harmuth and Helene Brand from MySchool, and two Cape Town learners in studio with us to tell us about this exciting initiative that has done such amazing work. It's been exciting talking to you about it. But Rowan, let me start off with you. Give us the backstory about where the program started, 2012, and how it's progressed so far.
Well, we drive 1,300 kilometers from Cape Town to Isolomzi, as you said, to prepare them for their matric exams. They have a very enthusiastic headmaster, Mr. Caesar Bachingi, who has instilled a belief in the pupils that the way out of their poverty, etc., is a matric certificate. Yeah. And they believe in him, and they queue up. He doesn't have to look for pupils. He turns away 500 a year.
Wow. And you talk about the impact that you have made through this program over the years, from 38% you were telling me earlier on, to the school now achieving 100% pass rate.
Yeah, that's quite right. Yeah.
That's incredible. Whose idea was it, though? Who were you sitting around a coffee table with? You said, we want to drive 1,300 kilometers to the Eastern Cape and help these children because they deserve it.
Well, Marion Wasdell and I were in her swimming pool, and we decided that these people needed help. After meeting one of their pupils on the beach, who explained that he was 13 years old. He was mother and father to his two a brother of 9 and a sister of 11. He had to feed them, take them to school every morning, and he himself walked 13 kilometers on an empty stomach to school after that. So we just thought, no, this is nonsense. We have to try and help him, and that's where it started.
And what great work you've done since. And I'm sure that it's part of a story like that, Helene, that might have attracted you to this initiative, because as part of MySchool, you have many schools that you support and that many people out there can support. But what was it about this particular program that stood out for you?
Absolutely. I mean, we have over 8,000 schools across the country that MySchool raises funds for. So you can imagine we work quite closely with a lot of our top schools. And what always strikes me is the level of commitment to investing in their outreach programs. And in many cases, most of the schools are actually using all of their MySchool funds for their outreach programs. Yeah. And it's tremendous. But what strikes me about this initiative is the humility with which it's being done and the impact. Yeah. The impact on these lives and it's really a life-changing opportunity to give someone the dignity of a matric certificate and the opportunity of their lives. Yeah. So we're sponsoring the fuel to help them get there. And Rowan, I hope that next year we are doing much more with you to make sure that this is a completely sustainable and ongoing initiative.
Yeah, I think this is a program that the entire Department of Education should get on, especially with superheroes like Ajwa and Zander. You guys, because you're leaving on the 2nd of July, right?
We leave on the 2nd
to go all the way to the Eastern Cape. And you could have chosen to be on your own school holidays, but you're giving your time up and your energy up in order to help these students that we're seeing now on the screen. What is it about the program? I'll start with you, Zander, and then Ajwa afterwards. What is it about the program that attracted you to it, and what difference has it made to you?
Yeah, I think it's difficult to explain to someone that hasn't been there. But yes, there's a strong element of kind of reaching out to the community and giving back. But at the same time, you must understand for that period of time that we're there, they welcome us like family into the community. And to see, as coming from two top Cape Town schools and having access to resources and good teachers all year round, and to see the willingness to work and how hard they work, that's really inspiring, it's really enriching. So yeah, that's our motivation to go, I think.
What about you, Ajwa?
I've always loved community service. If I have skills or anything to give somebody that can better their future, their experience of life, I think that we should always take those opportunities. But what I really love about the Isolomzi Outreach Program in particular is that it's focused on youth, helping other youth. And it's just so amazing to be a part of building our generation, because we're going to be the people that are doing all the jobs in 20 years down the line, and to be able to influence somebody else's life so they can achieve their goals and do the best that they can in all the things that they do. It's a privilege, and it's such a beautiful thing.
And further than the educational element of it, are there friendships and bonds built between you guys and those guys there?
Absolutely.
100%, yeah. I think you'll find that a lot of the time it's not that the ability is not there, it's just that they haven't had the foundations, they haven't had the building blocks. So sitting with them in a class, it's just like giving them the tools and giving them the means, and then just watching them excel. And that builds friendship, it's true.
Yeah, props to you guys. You are true superheroes in every single sense of it. Those blazers are in fact capes, I know that. Now, the Isolomzi Outreach Program is an inspiring initiative, and thanks to Rondebosch Boys High, to MySchool, and inspiring young students out there who make it all possible. Now, you too can make a positive impact on education for the learners of South Africa, and all you need to do is to download the free MySchool app and then sign up for your virtual card. Make every swipe count. Now, we're going to take a short break. When we come back, Zander and Aja will be putting us to the test as we battle it out to solve some mathematical equations. I'm so ready, so nervous, all at the same time. It's good. Just go easy on us, guys, please.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It's your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's a Thursday morning. We're hanging out with Zander and Aja. They're part of the Isolomzi Outreach Program. They'll be leaving on the 2nd of July to go all the way to the Eastern Cape to go help fellow learners there prepare for their matric final exams. And so while we're at it, because they are such astute tutors, we thought we might put their skills to the test.
Yeah, man.
Okay?
And this is going to be kind of revision for me because I looked at this and I was thinking, like, is that even maths? I don't even remember studying that. But all I'm saying is I'm looking at Audrey's blazer, dude. Where are your badges? You haven't got there yet, girl. Boom. Boom. Look at this. Man, overachievers. But we love you guys. We love what you're doing. And now you're going to prove your mettle right now. And you're going to help us. We're going to re-engage the brains, man.
Yeah. Firstly, guys, when you look at this initially, because I mean, this is typically something that you would be revising with the learners at Isolomzi, right?
Yeah.
How difficult is this equation that we're looking at?
It's probably like a 2-marker in the beginning of an exam.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
So like the easiest thing that you could do, basically.
Wait. How many months?
Like 2.
So we'd have to go back to what grade?
All right.
Maybe
So
started grade 10.
So is this now a competition between you and I, Graham? Are we going to try? So I guess the thing is this. We're going to try and solve this equation, and you are each our individual tutors. I'll try and explain to you how I reason with it, and you help me out, and you help out over there.
You're going to help me through this.
Okay.
I can't remember
Question is,
this for
how
the life of
many-
me, but we're going to have a little bit of fun.
How long do we have to figure this out? We have 45 seconds. All right, so when the clock starts, Graham and I will both reach for our boards and we'll explain to our tutors what we think we should do to solve it, come up with our own answers.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not allowed to help any further than that, and then we'll see what it goes. Okay, cool. So in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Wow. There's yours, Graham.
Oh, look at that.
All right, cool. So
That's nasty.
are we supposed to go step by step how you're supposed to do
Yeah.
it? Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay,
See, I
cool.
don't even remember how these steps work. Okay,
Basically,
so
both of your things need to equal 0 by the end of it.
okay, so
So you're going to have to factorize that.
Okay.
So now...
This to equal 0 and you want this to equal 0.
everything
We know it's
equals 0.
Yeah, so this needs to equal 0, that needs to equal 0.
Yes.
Okay,
one value of it.
so
therefore you divide.
so that would be 3.
Oh no, so we need to factorize this. So take 2 brackets, open 2 brackets.
0 to 1,
Yeah.
then you
And then
add
x.
0 and 9 on each side, so you go x.
X, add x. Both sides.
Equals.
Okay, now you need to...
So minus 3.
Oh, wow.
Okay, go.
Plus the minus 3 because if it's minus 3 squared will also give you.
It's just
Okay, now how are you going to make this equal?
Oh, okay, because it's okay. I think I got an answer.
Guys, I'm actually really learning something from Audrey, so I really appreciate this.
Equals 0.
Can we
There's 3 answers. There's plus,
Okay, so
there's
x
plus
is
Oh,
equal-
my
how are you
word,
going to
okay.
make 0?
What is it
3
called in
minus
algebra
3
again? It's
equals
called
0.
what?
So x is equal to
A
3.
bilateral. Okay.
Quadratic
It's a quadratic equation, which means that it has more than one answer. So I only just gave one of the answers there, that x is equal to plus minus 3, and it can also be equal to 0, depending on which way you swing the equation. What did you get there?
To be quite honest,
Turn it.
I did it at a glance.
Turn it.
3 is the only thing that makes sense to me because you can divide 9 by 3. Okay, that's all. So
Okay, guys, so
it's 3.
if this was an exam,
3.
please score us here.
would
What would you give us each?
Yours looks so good, man.
It's good. Okay, well technically it's out of 3 actually, so
Yeah,
you
2.
got 2 marks there.
Do you know?
Okay.
Do you know what I like the best?
And how much did you give Graham?
I'll get 0. presumably. One.
You got one
got
and
one, I'd
and a good hug.
That's why I love you, man.
At the end of the day, it's the participation that counts, and
You guys
we
are going to do so well.
Yeah, we are so thankful for having you guys here. You are superheroes in the true sense of the word. Go out there, download your free MySchool app, download the virtual card, choose a charity or an organization or an outreach program that matters to you, and make every single swipe count. And give guys like these the opportunity to be superheroes.
The answer is why. That's why. It's big. The answer is why, guys.
That's so cool.